Well,
thank you, Paul.
Buckle up.
It's time for a coffee break now, and we're starting with why you may want to keep an eye out for ingredients and foods you probably always pick up at the grocery store.
Yeah, I saw this and it scared me. It's a CBS News investigation that found that certain chemicals are allowed in our food are almost certainly causing Americans to develop cancers they wouldn't if they lived in countries that ban them. So CBS News went to Europe and saw that one of the ingredients, called potassium bromate, it's banned in Europe. It's been spotted, though, in bread and other foods, hundreds of foods available here in the United States, as a matter of fact. The chemicals used to strengthen dough. Places like Europe, China, India, they've all banned it for human consumption. Researchers say most Americans are completely unaware they're being exposed to these dangerous chemicals every day because food that has it is available in the stores. So you think, okay, it's available here. I guess it's fine. The FDA told CBS News that they always make sure substance levels are safe to consume, but people are catching on to this, with some even citing it as part of the reason they're moving overseas. They talked to one family who had moved to London, and she said, I'm not going back now that I know that, how many of these ingredients are in foods.
And things like bread. That's
exactly.
Bread.
But I've always found when I've traveled to like Europe and Australia, I always lose weight and I'm eating about the same amount of calories. I'm drinking the wine in Italy. You would think that, and I just always have wondered what is different about our food versus theirs, and now shedding some light.
And also we have all kinds of pesticides that are not allowed in other countries as well.
Scary.
Yeah, I'm not eating.
Yeah.
A lot to keep track of.
Okay, BBC News is reworking the network. It wants to make sure the channel is more appealing to online audiences, and one way it's doing that is by asking its anchors to dial back on the formal wear.
I like it.
According to Deadline,
Tommy Bahama shirts in London.
sweatpants. According to Deadline, a BBC News director said in an interview that management wants the anchors to look sweaty and dirty. That's a quote, like the reporters in the field.
Just turn the air
I spent
conditioning
many
off.
years
These
looking
lights are
sweaty
bright.
and dirty
Yes,
in
many.
an effort to make them look more trustworthy and less like they're going out to a nice dinner or a red carpet. One of the channel's presenters seems to have already picked up on the memo and toned down his formal wear to this outfit.
Do we have it? Oh.
Do we have that outfit? Well, it looks sweaty and dirty.
Yeah.
What do you guys think?
Well, I do. I kind of like the men like t-shirt, sport jacket kind of look thing. I wouldn't mind if we could wear jeans every once in a while, like with a blazer. Or just
As soon as work is done, I'm in workout clothes. So if we can do that, if we can start that 8 hours earlier, then we're
You'd
good.
be all for that?
I also like go ahead.
Go ahead. Go ahead.
Well, just looking like what you look like on a regular basis.
Oh, that
sometimes
can't
you go out. Well, maybe not like on a weekend in Vegas or something, but I just feel like sometimes you go out and you're not, we don't dress like this to the grocery store.
No,
I do. I go to the grocery store like that.
My mom
is like, I'm in the aisles like this all the time.
My mom always says there's real Jamie and then TV Jamie, because I'm like Paul. I'm like no makeup, sweatsuit, headband on.
But also, like, who are they fooling if the people are inside the studio, right? Like, is it really going to give more credibility if you're not
The
actually
sweaty and
out in
dirty
action?
thing, I think might be, you can lose the tie. I'm not sure if sweaty and dirty is what
That might
anyone,
not be
our
the look.
producers don't want us to be sweaty and dirty.
Armpit stains and all.
I don't want you to be sweaty and dirty.
I don't want to be sweaty and dirty next to you.
Let's talk about this, shall we? So social media is filled with fitness influencers, lots of different influencers, but some of them are now taking on TikTok and Instagram to call out those who are faking it. So BuzzFeed News conducted interviews with multiple influencers who say there's a serious problem with fitness personalities editing their pictures and videos, all to make them look like they have smaller waists, bigger biceps, and now there are multiple online communities dedicated to spotting it and calling people out. This is, of course, to help fight against unrealistic body standards. According to the article, that a lot of these influencers who edit their images also try to sell fitness advice and products that don't really work. I feel like we talk about this a lot.
Yeah.
How we have to make sure
Those are really 5-pound dumbbells.
looking at social media the right way, because a lot lot of people, you know, fake it on there, and it's going to trigger what? Depression, anxiety. You can't compare yourself to other people.
No.
Can we all just agree that like everything online
It's fake.
basically, or just you should assume that?
Yeah.
Well, it's bad enough that everybody posts their best, and then we're not at our best looking at it. But now you hear that their best isn't even really their best.
Exactly.
It's like another layer of what are we doing?
Yeah.
Right, what are we doing?
Shame.
Yeah.
All right, Paul.
All right, when was the last time you guys discovered a new song or artist?
Yesterday.
Yeah.
Really?
Okay, story's over.
week?
Well, I'll take the sword here. As we get older, this classic tune becomes truth for a lot of us. That's a great
we should
song.
be dressing in the
That's a good
studio.
too.
Well, that's sweaty and dirty. Academics have found that our willingness to explore new or unfamiliar music declines with age. They say this could be as adults, we've already developed our personalities, we've already established our social circles, while for teenagers who listen to the newest music the most, they're still finding themselves. And music helps them find their identities.
I don't know. I feel like being on this show, I've been introduced to Bad Bunny.
Your favorite new artist?
Yes.
And also, doesn't this apply to everything as you get older?
just
Like,
gonna
you're
say,
less
yeah.
adventurous, you're less curious, I think.
I just don't think that there's really, like, the oldies were the goodies. I don't
Yeah.
think there's a lot of new music.
What are
that's,
oldies
like,
to you?
standing-
This is going to make me feel
like
old.
a true
What are
adult.
oldies to you,
Don't
Kalina?
call me out like that.
Bad Bunny.
Britney Spears.
I mean, we won't go there.
The oldies. No stuff made before 2005.
No, but
What?
I do think
Stop it.
my parents in the car a lot would be like, turn off that junk. You know, this isn't real music. And now I feel like as you get older, you get into that curmudgeon-y place with,
Yeah.
the kiddos.
That's how it goes.
All
It's
right.
pretty true.
That's
yeah.
today's coffee break.
KCAL 9 is now KCAL News.
CBS News Los Angeles, your local news, streaming wherever, whenever.
Got your phone handy? Of course you do. Scan this right here. Download the CBSLA app. And just like that, you're connected to all the best local news and videos. Now, if only everything were this easy.